Welcome back to the channel, guys. Millwall CK back at it again with another post-match reaction. Millwall 3, Cheltenham Town 1. I said that I wasn't really too bothered about winning or losing this game, to be quite fair with you. I just wanted minutes in the legs for the lads. It was good to see Marlon back in the fold last night. He got just over an hour, I think it was, or maybe just under. So that was good to ease him back in. Obviously, there was no Troy Parrott in the team last night. Up on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Now is the team that started the game last night. As you can see, quite a strong lineup. Ryan Woods was back in the fold, I believe. Obviously, Marlon came back into the fold. Yeah, it was fairly even to begin with for the first 10-15 minutes, just like exchanging blows with each other, feeling each other out, you know, just seeing what was what. Then after about 15 minutes, about 20 minutes, I think it will go down as a 20-minute goal. Murray Wallace knocks a ball long. Finds Smith, who heads it down for Bradshaw in the box. He holds it up well, finds Ryan Leonard on the outside on the edge of the box, who fires a shot low and hard past the goalkeeper for 1-0. Not much happened after that. Just before the goal, Matt Smith missed a good header for a chance at 1-0. But obviously that didn't go in. I think they had a goal rolled out for offside. Other than that, not really much to speak of in the first half. Second half, come out, same tempo, Millwall on top, Millwall dominating. The ball finds its way out wide to Shane Ferguson, who whips in a lovely ball. I think the defender gets a head on it, but the keeper comes for it and completely misses it, which leaves Connor Mahoney a open goal to slot home for 2-0. I'll get back onto the subject of Connor Mahoney in a minute because he absolutely run that game yesterday. He was like a jammed donut because he absolutely filled the game with class. Like he was just anyway. I'll get back onto him in a minute. And then 3 for the third goal on 60 something minutes. I don't really know when, 60 something minutes that'll do. Scalak comes on, puts a nice ball in from the right hand side. Fergie misses it a little bit, to be fair. Bit of a scuff shot. It's like almost an assist kind of pass to find Matt Smith, who scores for 3-0. The only red flag for me was Bartosz Balkowski's finest Jordan Archer impression with a shot from outside of the area, which he has palmed into his net in the most Jordan Archer-esque fashion. But you know what? Normally it comes up in big games for Big Bart to make a mistake. So for it to make a mistake in a competition called the Joke Man Cup, also known as the Carabao Cup, that I really couldn't care less about, and who I'm hoping either Sheffield United or Burnley will knock us out in the next round so that we can focus entirely on the league, because I've never really cared about that cup. I never will care about that cup. It's just good for minutes in the legs at this present in time, obviously because of the coronavirus pandemic and how early the season started. So it's just good for the lads to get a run out and just minutes in the legs kind of thing. So yeah, that's how it finished. Really, there was no more chances. Not really a lot more to. I think Bradshaw could have scored, should have scored, couldn't buy a goal last night. As I said on Twitter, I'm not a fan of Bradshaw. He couldn't buy a goal last night if he tried. To make matters worse, Big Matt Smith got on the score sheet. I just feel Bradshaw is lacking confidence, lacking sharpness, is probably, when Troy Parrott comes back in, going to be third choice striker. So he is going to find it extremely hard to get back into the team. Connor Mahoney was absolutely outstanding from minute 1 until minute 90 last night. That kid run his absolute socks off. I couldn't tell you what kind of position he played in because I don't even think he knew what position he played in. It was kind of more a freelance kind of role last night, and boy did he dominate the game. He just absolutely run them ragged. Bit of showboating, passes here, passes there, obviously a goal. The kid was just absolutely phenomenal last night, and he did not put a foot wrong for me. He was absolutely amazing and such a standout performer last night. If he should start on the weekend and start him in a 10 role because he will cause the most problems. I think if Conor Mahoney plays a 10 role, or kind of like a freelancing roaming kind of role in the not so important games, but when the big games come up he's going to need a fixed position, and I think that's the only thing that he's going to struggle with, being in a fixed position, because seeing him last night just darting all over the pitch and being absolutely everywhere, popping off passes, coming deep to pick up the ball to give an extra option, them kind of things. And I just like, for me, if in the big games he's not going to be able to do that, and he's going to just going to have to stick to one position and be like, a bit rigid in big games like that. But in the little games, when he roams and freelance, he just causes absolute mayhem. So for me, Conor Mahoney was a 10-10 performer last night and man of the match. So on to Saturday, Rotherham. Look out for a pre-match prediction tomorrow, which I'll upload. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and come on you Lions!